The concept for the Purple Connection was originally brought to me in mid 2015 by a military spouse who knew David and me through a networking group. She and I met for happy hour one afternoon on her request, and she tells me, "You know what this town needs?" And she's referring to Greater Kansas City. A networking group specifically for veterans and their families. People don't know what they don't know when they are in transition, and you should lead it. My response was, "Whoa, wait, you came up with the idea. Why me?" She responded, "Because you are really good at networking and a leader. I'll support you if you do it." For context in her referring to me as a good networker and leader is that at this time, I was chapter president and vice president of programs for Kansas City AUSA, which is a military association and educational nonprofit. I'm also co-owner of my own business in the knowledge industry, Tubes Consulting, and co-founder for American Warriors, which is an interest group at the ACA Business Club. So I spoke to David about this idea of a veteran-specific networking group and eventually brought the idea of the Purple Connection into the Kauffman Fast Track in early 2016 as my business concept. At that time, I did not know if TPC was going to be a business, a nonprofit, a volunteer-run event, or what. TPC was launched in November of 2016 through a collaborative effort of 4 organizations: The Grid, Kansas City AUSA, Veterans Leadership Network, and the American Warriors Group of the ACA Business Club. It was a quarterly in-person event that included an information fair, social event, panel program, and networking over several hours. After almost 2 years, TPC went into hiatus in August of 2018 due to the intensive logistics and resources necessary to organize and execute it each quarter and transitions with key organizing people. When COVID restricted in-person events and turned the learning industry literally on its head for content delivery in early 2020, we all learned and were forced to do effective and productive educational events virtually. By this time, I'm no longer Kansas City AUSA chapter president. I'm working full-time in my business, Tubes Consulting, and the executive chair for American Warriors at the ACA Business Club. David and I decide that TPC can be done differently, under our purview, and be more effective than it was previously. We relaunched TPC in November of 2020 in its current format, a monthly 1-hour Zoom with a focused program that includes 3 business panelists, a Q&A, transition tips, and use of the chat channel for connections and sharing information. This online format has been very productive in creating a more regular and engaged community for our participants and guests. However, it is time to evolve once again. This stage in TPC's evolution, which is a membership community, will serve a greater audience through an online community that doesn't require a social media profile. It will also offer more opportunities for learning and connection between events and regular participants. The monthly TPC Zoom program that many of you are already familiar with will still be accessible to guests and non-members. However, those with membership will have convenience and more access to learning and connection opportunities. If you're interested in TPC membership, hit the button in the email or scan the QR code in this recording. Thank you.